Hello. Always takes a second. There we go. I never know when I'm officially live. The chat always takes a while to pop up. How you guys doing? How you been? I'm feeling good. Nose still a little stuffy, but it happens. We have been selling out like crazy over this past week. I've been making quite a few mods off camera, quite a few for me normally, because I don't really make mods off stream. So I made 2 SPs. I finished those 2 colors from the last stream, and I made 2 Game Boy Advances. Sold all of them almost instantly. And then I made 4 macros. One of those is sold, and there we go. I've got these 3 still available. So, if you want a Game Boy macro, they are all speakerless. It's been a while since I've made macros. I don't do speakers. They're annoying to fit in, and they sound bad. So, I don't do speakers, but if you want any of these, the red one has a regular charger, but the pink and the black have USB-C. So I figured out a way to easily install USB-C, and it was very, very cheap. So I think from now on, besides that red one, because it's a pain in the butt to get in that red case, macros will have USB-C. And I think that is all the updating I need to do. So I'm going to end this poll. 69% of you were correct. I do have macros up for sale. And I'm going to say hello to everybody. Sorry, I was reading chat. We got Yorch, Joey, Jovi, DC, Bloink, Downright Spiffy, Dan No Plan. How you guys doing? Hello. Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon, I guess, now. Depending on where you are. But let me read the chat real quick. Of course it's worth it to watch it live. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hello, Ed. Crimson Nightmare. Alright. Let's get started. I'm gonna swap on over to this here. And I just realized I haven't put up the VOD from the last VOD, so we'll do that later. Alright. We've got 2 of these to tackle today. Both of them are Rayquaza. This is kind of covered by the sticker, but I don't know if this was an official special edition or not. Or if someone just mocked this up because of the Sapphire and Ruby ones. But this one's pretty cool. They're both cool, obviously. But we're going to start with this one. This is where it kind of sucks because they're the same, technically, spec. They're the same. But I'm going to have to mark this one up a bit just because the shell's so expensive. But it's a really nice print. So keep that in mind. This is the budget version. This is the more expensive version. Alright. Put that off to the side. And we'll start by tearing this apart. Actually, I kind of want to do 2 at a time. So we're going to do 2 at a time. I apologize. If you don't like that, oh well. Alright. Screwdriver. How you guys doing? What's the happening? What's happening? What's happening? I did get my soldering iron fixed, but the tip I like still is not working, unfortunately. So I've got I think it's called the K tip. Maybe it's the J tip. It's this one. Zoom in here. It's this tip. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's a little big. And the other one I have is like really thin and pointy. It's a little too small for like what I normally work with. But this tip's not bad, so we're rolling with it. I don't really have any other options. I updated the firmware. I found that screw after I ended stream. Searched for it for like 5 minutes and found it. It was deep in the carpet. But yeah, swapping the tips worked, but then I updated the firmware because soldering irons have firmware nowadays, and it still doesn't work with the tip I like for whatever reason. And I don't know. Honestly, I would get a whole new soldering iron just to get the tip I like back. But it's like $70, so I don't really want to do it. But I don't know if just buying a new tip would solder or solve the problem. I don't know. I'm also realizing already that I'm going to need to plug in the computer. I don't know why I always forget it. I just need a dedicated charger for my MacBook over here. But that's probably expensive too. Have you seen any of the mod kits from Retro 6, and do you have any thoughts on their screens? My thoughts on their screens are I don't like them as a company. I try to avoid bashing people. Like, I haven't hopped on the GK Oldies bandwagon. But I don't like how they run their business. I don't like people who steal things, steal designs, and just copy it and claim it as their own. And from what I've seen, I haven't heard great things about their in-house screen kits. At least the last time I heard about it, they drew a lot of power and killed your battery pretty fast. Not really signs of a good mod kit to me. I mean, all of them drain the battery, but this one was like exceptionally fast. But that's all I know, and I'm never going to purchase it or test it out myself. So I am not supporting them. For the most part, funny playing is good. And if I'm being completely honest, the majority of screen kits, they're all the same. Like, I'm working on the video for this week that's doing a drop-in kit for the SP. They're all the same. They're all the IPS kits are gonna be the same. The laminated kit is just the same as this that's not laminated, just stuck to it. It's the same as the drop-in kits. It's the same as... They're all the same. Like, they're going to have a little bit different color temperature. Like, the drop-in kit is a little cooler, a little more blue, as opposed to the warmth of these screens. But they're all the same. One might draw more power than the other, but they're all gonna give you not the best battery life because they're modded screens and not the original ones. So really just go with whatever fits your needs as in the building situation. Need a drop-in? Get drop-in. Best place to buy an IPS screen and shell for the Game Boy Pocket build. I'm in the UK. People across the pond, I recommend Zed Labs. Really awesome dude. His name's Kieran. He's really nice. And he supported me. I support him. And they have a very wide selection of things. Their website is a little a little hard to navigate just because there's so many listings, but you'll find something there that will fit your needs, and it will come in, honestly, some of the most amazing packaging they have. Kieran goes above and beyond for their packaging. I love it. So are you ever releasing that Game Boy Famicom? Yes, I am. That's the drop-in kit video that I was talking about. That will be out probably. No, it should be this Friday, unless I change my mind on what video I'm dropping. Because I'm working on a different video that I kind of want to try and grind out this week, just because it's relevant to things going on right now. But I don't think it would hurt to push that to next week either. We'll see. Drop all of those buttons off to the side. I don't know what I just lost there, but it's on the floor now. Across the pond, yeah. What am I going to say? Europe and Asia. I think I'm going to need to blow my nose. So I'm going to go blow my nose, and I'm going to go get my my charger. I'll be right back. Alright. Yeah, I even recommend Zed Labs for people everywhere, because they have great stuff. They have probably the most replacement parts around. Like if you need a new joystick for an N64 controller, or things for like the GameCube stuff, they have it all. And again, it comes in amazing packaging. Goodness. There we go. Didn't want to have to swap bits, but just realized since this piece was missing on the gray one, I'm going to have to use one aftermarket screw. Okay. Here's your chance to be a part, or at least be mentioned in my SP video that I'm telling you about. How does anybody know how to remove these little rubber pads without making marks so you can reuse them? Because I do not know how to do it without just stabbing it and ripping it up. And that was one issue I ran into with with this video. That wasn't too bad. But I had to reuse these, or I wanted to reuse these pads. But I had to replace them because I ended up tearing them apart. But that was because the pads were in bad condition. Some of you may know that these can get all gummy over time. They're like half liquid state where you just have to rip them out piece by piece. And that was mostly the situation for me. But I need a solid method to show people how to remove these without, you know, ripping them. And I don't know how to explain it in the video. Other than, be careful, which I'm sure people would love to hear. I have a small flathead I used and they came off in one piece. Because what I tried doing was this plastic, I was doing this plastic sponger initially and it just wouldn't come out. Work around the outside of the ring, push towards the center. I wish that they were all friction fit like the aftermarket ones, because aftermarket ones, no problem. Those come right out and they stay in because they're not stuck down with tape. Oh, and aftermarket hinges, at least the ones that I bought, they suck. They don't go in. Don't buy them. I was so upset. I was trying to use them on the SPs I made off stream this weekend. It was just a waste of freaking time. Whoa. And I guess I can spoil this video even though it won't come out for a while. Like, seriously, don't expect it for another month. But since I teased it already, the Fixing 100 Game Boy Advance games recorded the first part of that yesterday, and it went swimmingly. So swimmingly that the I've already fixed a lot of them, and the 2 SP orders that went out today have secret special games in them. So if you order one of these today, well, not macros, but Game Boy Advance and SPs, you'll get a bonus game while supplies last. At random, don't ask. I don't know why I'm putting that bit away, but yeah, it went really awesome, and I'm really happy about it. I mixed it up this time, so I learned from how I did it with the Game Boy, regular Game Boy videos, and the process was a lot better this time. But this was also a more difficult batch to work with than the Game Boy games. So it's going to be a little more exciting. God, I forgot how awesome and easy these are. I only have a couple TV out kits left. And I think one of them I'm going to send to Natalie with one of the bad boards so she can do her testing if she still doesn't mind doing that, because we talked about it a while ago. Ooh, I probably shouldn't stick that down yet. And the other one I don't know what I'll do with. Maybe I'll test more stuff. But this is just so much nicer. I forgot how nice it really is. I mean, it's really not that bad, but when you do them in batches like this, I mean, obviously it's not good to have your mod not work properly. Hence why I don't do the TV out kits anymore. So I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. But not having to do the extra couple wires and route them in the weird way and all that stuff. Soldering to that board. It's just nice. One little wire, and that's it. Goodness gracious. I cannot line this one up. There we go. Thank you, Nicholas. And Baza. It's very nice. I've been enjoying my videos too recently. But I've got a couple videos on the way that I'm really excited to do. And the whole series of doing the easiest and or cheapest Game Boy mods, aka drop-in kits and really cheap kits that you'll see soon. I'm excited for that. Okay. Let's peel this back. And we're in. Okay. Twist that bad boy up. Throw that in there. Also, I don't know if I talked. Oh, I did. Yeah, I showed it off. I'll show it off again because I don't know why I love it so much. But boom. Thick capped on tape. Look at that. Saves me so much time. Okay. Screw the screen down. I'm kind of famous now, Mr. 54,000 subscribers. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I I think at 100,000 I can call myself semi-famous. I mean, I called Austin an F-list celebrity, so I think I have a ways to go before I'm famous. Okay, that one we'll put off to the side, not there, right there, so we can do this one. You ever have a problem flushing the little screws? What do you mean by flushing? I'm a little confused by that. Like, getting it flush? Like getting them down all the way and not at an angle? Because I don't put any screws down the toilet. Okay, and the loop-to-loop and pull in your shoes. Looking, dang it. And your shoes are looking cool. Stripped. Yeah, the aftermarket screws suck on the SP. I have not found a set of screws that I really love for the SP other than the originals. Extreme rates aren't bad, so I don't mind using extreme rates, but like the ones that come with these shells, no bueno. And it's like, it's the tri-wings that get the most screwed up. Okay. And there's that. Actually put these in real quick since these are handy. This is what I was talking about. These ones are super nice. They can get out of the freaking bag. I just like these because they fit perfectly in. And there's no sticker, so they just stick in there. And if you need to get one out, you can just run your finger across it. You can use your fingernails, or you can just roll it up like that, and it'll come out. No tools needed. But as far as I know, you can't buy these separately. Probably because they're worth a penny, if that. Alright. Now we're going to do half the soldering. The Torx screws. They stick out a tiny bit further than the original screws out. Ugh. Yeah, that's something I don't want to have to think about. Also, since you're here, VGR, I owe you a sticker because I could not find them for the life of me, and so I sent your shirt out without a sticker. And then a couple days later, I found my stickers. So, I owe you one. But I'm also like, nearly out. I only have these 4 left. But I owe you a sticker. Okay. Also realizing now that I don't know where the other wire is. Am I going to have to make a spare wire? I believe so. Oh, no. They're off the hook. Must have been stuck to something else. Alright, that's half the soldering. I'll zoom in for the next one, I guess. Alright. Now we can get the bottom halves out. How's my arm hair look? Okay. Does this have... Yeah, it does. Okay. So for this, we're going to stick the wire through the slot first. And then stick that through. That's a little more of a tight fit. Goodness. Those down. And I love so very much how they separate these. So I have to rip the bag every time. What DJ Aim said. Hit the like button. Let's see, we're at 23 likes and 44 people in here. That's not right. It's not right at all. Jake, in your experience with Extreme Rate SP shells, have you found that the top lid isn't flat? On the 2 I've done, they have not sat flat. I have not had that issue. In general with SPs, with these rubber pads, sometimes those will make it not sit flat, if that's what you're meaning. Like when it's closed. Or do you mean like how it closes, like this, or do you mean that it's like bumpy in the middle? Holy crap! Tata Tech with the $4.99. If you had to eat one Pokemon, which would you eat? Oh my gosh! Are you an Ultride fan or an Alpharad fan? Because I feel like that was something that they talked about. There's the notification there. Okay, this won't go in. That's concerning. There we go. If I had to eat one Pokemon. Because as the question normally goes, it's cheating to say you would eat one of the Pokemon that's like an actual food. I can't think of any food-like Pokemon right now. I feel like that's not long enough. But that will probably do. Yeah, that'll work. That made a not good sound. But it didn't actually crack anything. In fact, it wasn't even fully seated. It must have just clicked into place. Torchic for some wings. Bumpy in the middle where the Rayquaza, like, it's just a bump right here? I have not had that issue. Like, is it just like a little hill, like where it gradually goes up to a point in the middle and goes back down on like the corners and stuff? Yeah, Magikarp is a fish though, and fish are repulsive. So, the thought of fish just is disgusting. I don't think I've had that issue. Part of me wants to say I have, but like, if I have had that issue, I couldn't tell you if it was extreme rate or not. It could just be an SP thing. I don't know. Like, I'm not just trying to defend extreme rate because I do appreciate all that they've done, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's just an SP thing. If anything, could even be the kits. I'm gonna use Flux here just because things are a little tight and this tip is bigger. Tweezers over here. We're gonna angle it this way. That didn't really get the angle I wanted, but that works. Alright. That's all the soldering you need for this one, ladies and gentlemen. That's all the soldering you need. We can stick this in. I'm still thinking of what Pokemon I'd eat, don't worry. I'd probably go with Torchic just because I like chicken nuggets so much. But maybe not Torchic. I don't know. I feel like Blaziken would probably be better just because it's going to be more lean meat. It's going to be a lot meatier than a baby chick, you know? But also, with it being a fire type, would that mean it's spicy? I'm not a spicy fan. I'll make sure that wire's not over any buttons. Cool. When these shells are opaque, it's hard to tell if the wire is over a button or not. And might as well just finish this guy up. We'll do all the screwing at the end. Oh, shoot. Actually, you know what? I don't think it matters. I've never gone this far without putting in hinges. But, alright, let's give this a shot. I don't think you need to have the hinges in before you screw the motherboard down. I think it's just the natural progression. Okay. We should be able to go like that. And we're in. The greens aren't really matching amazingly, if I'm being honest. For some reason, B was not in place. Okay. It's just this one green right here. Oh, and this. The metallic isn't super even. Maybe it's just how it hits in the light. I don't know. This still looks good. Alright. Put that off to the side for now. Light pipes in. But I don't think anybody said it. Moltres is pre-cooked. There's so many Pokemon now. I'll eat a Klefki. Just to go wild. Klefki sounds delicious. Delectable, I might add. Alright. Let's stick... Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Now we can put these hinges in. I'm realizing I, don't have the necessary pieces out yet. I'm also realizing I get to dump all of these again for that stupid square nut. That I will install in the other Rayquaza shell real quick so I don't forget. 'Cause I've done that too many times. Alright, hinge pieces. Cool. And we can zoom in again. I just saw that notification. It looked like it said someone bought a tip. What? Thank you. If that is someone giving me a tip in money. I don't know, that was an odd notification. It didn't make any sound. One of the plastic bags stuck to my solder. Alright, let's see if we can do this no flux. See if the solder will stick at all. I'm gonna get out the flux because it's not working as I'd hoped. At least that works. Alright, we're done. Plug this in real quick. Hello, Mr. Tesla Man. Unless someone has the same name as my cousin randomly. It's not that intimidating. If you follow my tutorials, then you'll be a pro in no time, Tanner. It was the Reptar shirt? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's probably a bunch of order notifications that are gonna come in. Oh, man. I've had a lot of orders. I wish those made notification noises. Why am I going to solder this again? This is screw time. Mr. Tesla Man. This is the first thing that came to mind. Mr. Only one in the family to stay in Oregon Man. Which I'm grateful for. Got out of class in time to see the back end of the stream. Anything crazy happen that I missed? Not really. Teased some videos that are up and coming. And we've put together some beautiful mods, as I'm once again forgetting the square nut. Okay. Alright. Time to install a bunch of tri-wing screws. "48 minutes in the stream. Pretty decent timing. Pretty decent time. I'm debating on getting a powered screwdriver. If you do as much work on this stuff as I do, yes, get one. It is very much worth it. I think I have mine linked in my my tools list. If not, I definitely need to put that in there because I love mine. When you work on 100 Game Boy games and then 100 Game Boy Advance games, and then fix a bunch of Game Boys and then do all this other stuff, it's really worth it. Did I screw all these in already? Wow, that was fast. Okay, maybe manual screwdrivers are just as fast. I just don't typically use it on stream unless I'm doing a lot of using a lot of screws, just because of the noise. Otherwise, I'd definitely be using it. I love the iFixit bit and all, but it is it can be kind of uncomfortable since it's all metal and like it's got a good grip and everything, but kind of digs into your skin after a while. And my hands are a little calloused from guitar in 8th grade, but yeah, it can be annoying after long work sessions. So the electric screwdriver is really worth it. And the one I have, I can use the exact same bits. It is beautiful. And we can go ahead and install these stickers. A beautiful placement, if I do say so myself. Another one spot on. Round of applause, please. I'm kidding. Also kind of not. But let's place these ones down. And if you didn't know, if you've ever bought an SP from me, there might be a plastic piece you can take off. I'm not gonna fight it. I'll try and show you on this one. Yeah. There's a plastic cover on it. And I've been leaving it on like an old lady in electronics. It doesn't really matter. It's the same feel, it's the same texture, it's the same look. But one's got a plastic piece stuck to it. Will you ever do a pearl colored shell for these consoles? Pearl isn't like the... This one's disgusting, but as in like this color shell? The pearl pink? I don't have any. If you're talking about like Pokemon Pearl, Palkia, there aren't any shells like that I know of. But I like this one being all stealthy, but this is a classic design that is blown out right now. But anyways, I did not get into contact with Ludwig, unfortunately. Oof. That's not good. Something's catching on the plastic. Maybe it just needs a couple cycles. Like I said, this is the budget shell. But it is getting smoother as I open it. I'll keep an eye on that before I send it out. But let's put these in. Okay. Okay. Dude, this shell is just scaring me. Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on this shell. Let's make sure all the buttons work. Call it tactile feedback and charge extra. I don't know if I can do that one. Oh, we're still zooming in. Okay. A and B. A, B, right, left, down, up, start, select, R, and L. All the buttons work, so we're good there. That one just glides open. Brightness button works. B and A are good. R and L are good. Start and select. Right, left, down, and up. All good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. I'm going to list these. I'm going to start with this one. If you want it, you can have it. I'm going to list it real quick. And we'll get on our merry way. I'm on Instagram. I'm like, where am I going? I don't want to peruse Instagram. I want to... Let's see. Oh gosh, I haven't made an SP that isn't TV out in a long time. I gotta remember how much I charge for those. Well, this one actually... This one will list first because I just found that listing. And I'm gonna reuse it. So... This one is up for sale now. Sorry for not giving a great warning. This one... I guess I can just duplicate this listing. I don't know how... I don't know how much though. I don't remember. I think I just did 200 for the TV outlist ones. Yeah, we'll go 200. Even though, yeah, I mean it's got a design on it. I'll call it 200 for now. You'll get a steal potentially. Alright, duplicate, because I don't know if this one cost me extra or not. The design ones cost me extra for me. I'm going to title this one Emerald. Daniel Park. That's funny. What are the chances? But I went to high school with a Daniel Park. But I appreciate... Oh, wow. Wrong price. I appreciate the purchase. I'm just... My mind is in another place right now. I'm gonna zoom out too. That was not that far. Alright. Now, if you want the other one, this one is up for sale. And Daniel has already stolen the other Rayquaza one. So currently we have this one and this one. Put this right there so it's still on screen. This one. I guess we could just do this. These are all the ones we have for sale currently. There. Now everything's on screen, not cut off. So if you want any of these right here, you can go ahead and find that at the link in the description, link in the chat, link in the everywhere. This is going to be underneath the retroremaster.com/collections/macros, and this will be /collections/sp. So, thank you all for coming out. Thank you to all 39 of you who are still here. Thank you for the 38 likes. And, yeah, I think we're about done. The change on the scenes is a little delayed, but, yeah, I think that's everything. I think we'll do Game Boy Colors on Wednesday, and I might make more off stream, or maybe even do a surprise extra stream this week, because we've been selling these so fast. So I want to keep up with the demand and make more money. But anyways, that's it for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. All right.